Well, we're out here in Farragut, which is on the river, on the outskirts of Knoxville. And we have got us a real good one today to show you. And so it's a honeybee hive that is actually in this column right here. So what we're going to have to do today is take off this railing, take off some of this stone, and then cut into the cinder block to go after the honeybees. We got them flying around here. So stick with us and we'll show you what we get into. So I've got the railing down, I've got my base put down. I'll show you here. You can see the railing's been removed. I got my base pad down, and I've now got a lot of bees starting to come out. It's starting to heat up now. It's taken me about 40 minutes to get to this point. So I want to take a minute here and get on a little soapbox of mine, and just let you all know that the reason why you need to hire true professional, licensed and insured wildlife control when doing honeybees or cutting into the houses, getting other critters out, is you're paying for that knowledge and that expertise to be able to safely, effectively, and expediently remove the problems. We're going to be able to cut into this column and rebuild this column the exact same way it was. It's going to be like we was never here and the honeybees was never here. The problem will be gone away permanently for this column. Now, there are a lot of beekeepers out there that attempts cutouts, and they want to do it on the cheap. I'm going to tell you right now, we are not that cheap. We are professional, full-time wildlife control. So you get the knowledge, the experience, the equipment. You get everything you need that you can have a peace of mind knowing the job was done correctly the first time. So I'm going to get off here and keep on working. Alright, we have got some of the stone veneer off and have found the reason why the bees are in this column now for sure. This is not cinder block behind it. They've actually used wood, and this wood has rotted. This is just regular OSB board. So again, this is a perfect example of why we say there is only two reasons that wildlife get into any structure. It's always construction materials or construction habits / methods. What I mean by that is construction materials. They've used a very poor material to build this column out of. It's not even weather resistant, and their methods or habits are very lackluster in this building. So now we gotta fix all this. You can see, perfect example. So I'm gonna get off here and keep on working. Alright, you can see where we got the column open, and we don't have nothing right here, but we do right there. So I'm gonna have to go a little higher. Alrighty, let's open this hive up together. You can see here how this is all just rotted, the whole thing. So we're going to rebuild that back a little better. Here's our first lunk. And I'm gonna have to go up a little higher. All right, well, I'm gonna go up my shirt. We've got the hive open now. You see what we've had to do. So now it's just a matter of getting the comb out. Yeehaw! All right, we have now got the hive out, got it put down in the box, and now we're just letting them hopefully reorientate and find the new home. I never found the queen. I didn't have high hopes of it anyway because of the tight area I was working in and all the blind spots. You can see we got all the bees out. We just got some cleanup to do and let these girls reorientate themselves. We'll get off here and keep on working. Well, here it is, 5 hours later. It is right now 15 to 3. Got all the mess cleaned up. We have got the girls attempting to go into the box now. Never seen the queen. I kind of didn't expect to in this little tight area. There's too many nooks and crannies for her to hide in. She might have got crushed or rolled. Who knows what. But the objective is to get the bees out of the column and repair the column like they was never here and I was never here. We got the railing put up temporarily, that way for safety. That way nobody just walks off the end of the porch. We're going to let this box sit for a few days. That way let them get settled in. Let them start knowing this is home. We'll come back, pick up the box after dark one evening. Then we will start the process of rebuilding and repairing all the mess. Well, we finally got us some dry weather so we can be back out here to seal up this column we got the honeybees out of. So Hunter's getting ready to start mixing up some good mortar. We got our column all prepared for the mortar. So now it's just a matter of stacking some rocks. Well, we're still going at it. As you can see, this is a very slow process. We can't go too fast on this because we're literally building on the stones below. So Hunter is working it, getting it all put back in place here. Very slow process. We're going one rock at a time, one level at a time, one small batch of mud at a time, because this sun is just coming down on top of this deck and drying it out, so we don't want to work too fast. Then we would have a mess. See, he's getting all those voids filled in as best as possible. Getting all those little pockets filled. This is really almost like a dry stack pattern from the mason that did it before. So we're trying to emulate his design and his patterns as best as possible. Everybody has their own little techniques about it. When it's said and done, you will never be able to know we was here. Well, we pretty much got it all done up for today. We won't have to let her set, but this is what it looks like now. So tomorrow we'll come in and seal up the bottoms and the sides where the bees were getting in down at the bottom, and actually drill the holes for the banister, because the banister actually drills through the rock. So what we did was we changed the pattern up just a little bit on this rock and gave it a little bit more area, because the hole was just right through here, so we're now going to be up here somewhere. So we're going to let this set and dry overnight and wrap her up tomorrow. We'll come in with a little bit of cleaning materials, clean the rest of the stone up, and seal it up, call her good. Alright, that's going to be a wrap up for this job. As you can see, we got the column all rebuilt. Looks just like the rest of them. And if you didn't know any better, just a day or two ago, there was a big hole in the side of this thing. Now it's like it never even happened. This is what you get when you hire a true wildlife control professional that has the skills and the equipment to be able to go into any structure, remove the wildlife, whether it be honeybees or four-legged critters, get them out and repair the area as good or better than it was before. Now this column's completely sealed up now, so it's all been replaced with pressure treated wood on the inside. We've got it sealed up on the inside, we got sealed up on the outside, we got our stone back in place. Everything's good to go. So hopefully you enjoyed everything you seen on this video. Hopefully you learned a few things just to see what it takes. Sometimes it's not just as easy as can you go in, grab them, and get out. A lot of times there's a lot of skill and a lot of thought that's put into things just so we can make the customers happy. So until next time, we'll talk to y'all later. Remember, God is good.